Test 1 2, test 1 2. Hey, stranger, how are you? Look how big you're getting. You gotta quit growing. You riding ponies tonight? Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna be watching for you. Thank you. Guys, I'm just waiting for a few more people to get our live notification, and I will get this show started. Good Wednesday afternoon. Hope everyone is having a great day today. Can you guys see the ring piled full of saddles? Can you hear me okay? Let me know in the comments. And let me know where you're watching from too, just while we're waiting for everyone to hop on here. It's 2-day special, our first one of 2026 here at Cuba. So I just want to go over a few things, and then I will get out of your hair and we'll be back live this evening with day one of the horses. All right, good deal. Looks like live notifications are going out. We got people jumping on. So hello to everyone just getting on here. This is Bridget with Horse Auctions USA. We are live at Interstate Regional Stockyards in Cuba, Missouri. It's our first 2-day special of 2026. For those of you who have never been to one of our 2-day specials, it's the Draft Mule and Equipment Special, which means Wednesday night tonight is our normal third Wednesday of the month sale. Okay. So tonight's schedule is the way it is every single month. At 5 o'clock, we will start on saddles. And as you can see, there is no shortage of saddles this evening. I'm not sure if you can fully appreciate how packed with saddles the ring is, but there's a lot. Kathy has to kind of pick her way around in there to write stuff up because there's really no foot room left. It is just full of saddles. So we'll start on those saddles right at the stroke of 5 tonight. Saddles are available for in-person bidding only, and then we will get right into the horses. Randall, that's what I'm leading up to. What time will the horses start? That's what everyone wants to know. So generally, I tell people anytime between 5:30 and 5:40. I'm going to say tonight, look for us to be on horses closer to 5:45, more like 6 o'clock. Okay. Ed, our auctioneer, does a fantastic job, and he's going to roll through these saddles pretty darn fast. But you can still only sell, so many. So I think it'll probably be darn close to 6 before we sell the first horse tonight. But we will not be dragging our feet on these saddles. If you need a saddle, head down here. We've got fancy ones, we've got plain ones, we've got new ones, we've got used ones, all sizes, all disciplines. If you are on the hunt for a saddle, the odds are very good that there's one that might suit you right in this ring tonight. So that's tonight. Saddles, we'll get right into the horses. What you won't see tonight during the catalog or consignment portion, donkeys, mules, drafts, crossbreds, none of those will sell tonight unless they're on the loose. Okay, we do have some donkeys and some draft horses that are selling on the loose at the very tail end of the sale tonight, but you will not see any of those in the riding horse portion of things. Tomorrow is the special part of things. So tomorrow we will start back up at 9 a.m. on tack right here in this ring, and we will sell tack all the live long day, all day long. You name it. There'll be cool collectible items. There'll be everyday use in tack, new, used, some real quality leather goods. Like I said, always some collectibles, collectible bits, spurs, some really neat John Wayne memorabilia we have for this sale. So that'll sell all day long, 9 o'clock. And then at 1 o'clock, we will sell any outside items and equipment. So any 4x4s, side-by-sides, trailers, and whatnot. And I'm unclear on how much of that we have this time around because those things don't normally get sent directly to me. But anyway, what we do have, I will get pictures of as many as I can early in the day tomorrow. We'll all sell at 1 o'clock. At 5 o'clock tomorrow night, we will start back up on equines. And so tomorrow night, we will start with mules and donkeys. Okay, so mules and donkeys will lead things off right at 5 o'clock. And then we will move into crossbreds, draft horses, and driving horses. Okay, so that's kind of the schedule of events. We will also have loose horses again tomorrow night. A huge set for tomorrow night. Well over 200 called in, and then of course we always have many more that haven't been called in. So a really big selection of mules and crossbreds for tomorrow, and a big set of riding horses tonight. Hey, list of numbers for people that would haul out of state that are at the auctions. Yes, Amanda. So I don't generally do a list because it changes week to week. We do have a gentleman here named Roy that hauls a lot of the online horses. He goes all over the U.S. So generally with the online bidders, what I recommend you do is if you text me and say that you're looking for shipping to, and tell me where, what part of the country you're in, then I can direct you to an appropriate shipper. Like I said, because it's a monthly sale, who is here every month is not always the same. The only one that I can tell you is consistently here is Roy. So he hauls a lot of horses out of here. But yes, if you need help lining up shipping, I can always give you a list of recommended shippers or shippers that I have used and have done a good job. You just need to let me know whereabouts you are so I can connect you with the right people. What I do want to do real quick, guys, is switch your view over to the online catalog because it is a 2-day deal. So things are just a little bit different than they are for our normal, 1 day a month sale. So I'm going to switch your view so that you're looking at my computer screen. And if you guys have questions that you're hitting in the comments while we're looking at my computer screen, just sit tight. I'll come right back to those as soon as I switch your view back over. So let me get you where you're looking at my screen now there. Now you should see my screen. So this is the Interstate Regional Stockyards horse sale Facebook page. And I want to make that distinction because if you don't follow, if you're watching over on Horse Auctions USA or over on my page, if you don't follow Interstate and you want to, this is the page. And the reason that I say that is the Interstate Regional Stockyards minus this horse sale part, there's a page for that as well for like the cattle customers. And we do it that way because the cow guys don't want to see our horses and most of our horse people don't want to see their cattle. So we keep them separate like that. So this is the horse sale page. Pinned to the very top of the page, you will see day 1 starts now. That gives you a direct link to tonight's online bidding catalog. Okay, so if you need to find it quick, you can go to the Facebook page and bam, there it is. Alternatively, you can, of course, use the Horse Auctions USA app if you've got an iPhone. Android users, you guys will need to use your browser. But if you have an iPhone, you can use the Horse Auctions USA app. Or go to your browser and you're going to type the word bid, like you're placing a bid, B-I-D, and then a period, horse auctions with an S at the end of auctions, USA.com. When you do that, it's going to bring up this. We have lots of sales all over the place, so you'll see all of them listed, but we are talking about Interstate Regional Stockyards or whatever one shortens up to Cuba, okay? We're talking about the Cuba special. So here's day 1. It'll tell you day 1, and then here is day 2, okay? When you register for one, your registration will automatically carry over to the second day. So it doesn't matter which day you register under. If you register under Wednesday or you register under Thursday, you're automatically registered for both days. Okay, you'll just need to log in. I'm going to click on today's auction. So bam, click view auction, and you'll see it says register to bid under every single lot. It does not matter which one you click register to bid under. Okay, as long as you're in the sale you want to be registering for, any of them will do. On all of the sales here on this platform, there is a lot 0 right here. That'll say sale information and practice bidding. New people, new bidders, definitely scope that lot out. It's going to give you a lot of basics. It's going to answer some real common questions too, and kind of give you, just a cursory glance at online bidding and the sale itself. Okay. So that lot 0 is a really good resource. But anyway, you're going to click register to bid. It's going to bring up this little pop-up window. If you've had an account with me before, doesn't matter if it was here at this sale or at one of the other sales that we do around the country, you're going to enter your email and your password. But if you have never had an account with Horse Auctions USA, don't be putting your stuff in here. Okay, that's for returning users. Go to the bottom where it says no account sign up here and click on that. You'll put in all of this information, click continue. You're going to need to go ahead and enter your complete address, your phone number, and then this is the important part. You are going to have to enter a credit or a debit card. Read the terms and conditions. They're available to you right here under terms. And when you're good with all of that and you register, Horse Auctions USA is then going to place a $500 pre-authorization on your registered card. Please don't panic. It's not a charge. We don't charge you to get a bidder number. If you don't buy anything, it doesn't cost you anything. It's just a pre-authorization, like when you rent a car or a hotel room. Hate that we have to do it, but because we have people bidding from all over the country and we can't see you and look at your ID, we need to make sure you're a real live human, that you're over the age of 18 and you can pay for your purchases. So what'll happen, like I said, it's going to be a pre-authorization. Your mobile banking might send you a note that looks like a charge, little text. Don't panic. The way a pre-authorization works is it goes on as a pending charge, and then it falls off like it was never there. Okay, it never completes. It does this immediately on my end. When it does it on your end is entirely up to your bank. Again, it's a 2-day special. So for most people, it's going to be Friday. For some of you, it's going to be Monday. Just depends on your bank. Just know that A, it is going to fall off. B, there's nothing I can do to make it fall off any faster than your bank will allow. Okay, it's instant on my hand, but I can only take care of my end. Your banks, every bank's different. I have 2 different banks myself, and both of mine handle pre-authorizations differently. So just the take home here is we're not charging you to register. You have the option to place early absentee bids, as well as watch and bid live. Okay, so both of those options are available to you. Once you're registered to bid, I'll just kind of show you real quick what it's going to look like for you. Let me get into my bidder account. Here we go, slowly. So once you're registered to bid, all your handy little register to bid prompts turn into that, a bid button, okay? So you can watch and place your bids, okay? This little drop-down arrow, this is to create maximum bids. So if you're not gonna watch live or you have slower internet service, you might use this, where you create a max bid and it lets you put the computer in the driver's seat, so to speak. I'll show you just real quick so you know, we'll go live tonight. I will turn the feed on when the saddles are selling. The audio may be off at times because while they're selling saddles, we're still getting ready to have, the horse portion of the sale. So we'll be talking back and forth up here. And so sometimes the sound will be muted when we're selling the saddles. So don't panic if you can't hear anything during the saddles. It's because the audio is off. But let's just pretend for a moment that we're watching live, okay? And we're selling practice lot number 0s in the ring, and I want to bid. This is what I want to show you guys. So you're bidding live tonight, and he's asking for 1,000, and you want to do that. So you're going to click once to bid. See how it says confirm bid? You haven't placed the bid yet, okay? You need to click that a second time to confirm the bid. We have it that way so there is not an accidental bidding. Nothing good has ever come from an accidental bidding. We want to avoid those at all costs. So click once to bid, twice to confirm. And on that accidental bidding note, keep in mind, you are responsible for bids placed on your account. So if you're watching with a toddler in your lap, keep their hands off the mouse, okay? Because bids, when we're live and it's real time, there's no do-overs or take-backs, okay? Bidding is very serious business. So again, and I say this only because it's happened before. If you're watching with your toddler, keep their hands off the clicker. If you have an ambitious child that might buy you a horse when you go to the bathroom, probably don't leave things signed in when you go to the bathroom or take them with you, okay? So bidding live, click twice. And if you want to place an absentee bid, it looks like this. You click that drop down arrow, create a maximum bid. This is the most that you would ever spend. Okay, that's what this is. Don't be afraid of this number. I want to show you how it works. I'm going to place that bid. You'll notice that I am still the high bidder at only 1,000, even though I just max bid 3,000. That's because when you put in a max bid, you're telling the computer, I want you to do the heavy lifting for me, right? I want you to work on my behalf. So the computer is not going to move me off this $1,000 mark until it has to. So if one of you comes along and you bid, then it's going to put me in ahead of you. So $1,250 to $1,500, right? And then I'm going to sit there again until you take me out again. So it's only going to raise your bid by the next available increment as it has to keep you in the lead. Okay. It's not just going to whap you in there for the 3,000 or 5,000 or 10,000 or whatever your max bid is. Okay. It's just like, okay, duly noted. And its job when you do that is to get you the horse for the lowest possible amount. So it's only going to raise your bid as it needs to. Pickup. What do? We won. That's great. What happens now? So Vicki in the office handles all of our internet bidders. You'll get a call from the office And it probably won't be instantly. If you buy a horse, I would not anticipate getting a call in the next 10 minutes. Okay. It's a big sale. The girls in the office are hopping. And Vicky, who handles our online bidders, she's got more to do than just handle online bidders. So you will get a call from the office. Just be aware that it might be a little bit. If you're anxious, you need to get to the office, or you've got a shipper here on site ready to go. The office number is right here at the bottom of the flyer. If you'll call this office number, they can get you all checked out. You'll make final payment for your purchases directly with the office and arrange picking up and all of that. You can pick up your horses tomorrow. You can pick up your horses Friday morning before 12 noon. Okay. We do ask that you have all the horses picked up no later than noon on Friday. If you need to arrange layover board longer than that, you can do that. You just need to let the office know, okay, when they call you, hey, I'm going to need to have my horses laid over until Saturday. There's a layover board charge of $10 per head per day after Friday at noon, okay? And Friday at noon, when I say that, I know it happens every time. Someone says, oh, well, I'm coming, but I'm running late. I'm going to be there at 2. Please be here at noon. It's a long day for everybody who's back there loading, and they're generally loading out all night long and haven't been to bed. So while 12 to 2 doesn't seem like a big deal to you, it's a big deal to them because they haven't laid down yet. Okay, so 12 noon on Friday, guys. By then, please. Let me, with all that said, switch your view back over to the ring, see if we've got any questions. And if we don't, I'm going to get out of your hair until we get back to selling horses tonight. Let's see what we got. Oh, Cheese. Yes, I see your message. I'm very excited to see you, Cheese. Are you here yet? All right. That's it. That's all, guys. Thank you very much. Any questions? Again, my name is Bridget, 336-904-8903. You do want to call me before we start selling horses if you do have a question, or text, because once we start selling horses, you guys are going to be hearing me drone on and on and on all night reading pedigrees, and I simply cannot answer the phone while I'm up here. So I will help you the best I can by text when we're live with horses, but once we're live with horses, answering the phone is a no-go. Hey, Dwayne. Hello, my friend. Good to see you. All right, guys. Thank you so much, and we'll be back tonight with horses.